Okay, question 11 of chapter 10. What do we have here? Express. No, not question. Question 11. Given that 2 sin 2 theta equals cos 2 theta, cos 2 theta, show that tan 2 theta equals 0.5. Tan of 2 theta equals 0.5. So, if we divide this whole thing by cos theta, okay, cos 2 theta even, we would get 2 sin 2 theta over cos 2 theta equals cos 2 theta over cos 2 theta, and that would give me sin 2 theta over cos 2 theta is equal to 1. You notice I've dropped the 2 over here because I'm going to divide by the 2, which is a half. Sin 2 theta cos 2 theta is tan 2 theta equals a half, which is what they wanted to show. Okay. Hence find the value of theta to one decimal place in 0 to 360, for which 2 sin theta equals. Okay, so now find theta. Okay, so let's think about this. A standard tan graph goes something like this, and that's normally 360. But because this is 2 theta, it's going to repeat twice in the space of 250. Okay, or it has been reduced down in its x size by a factor of a half. Okay, so that comes up there. We get another one of them, and we get one of them. Okay, and so that brings it out to 360, and we want to know where this is going to be equal to a half. Okay, which clearly shows then that we are going to be looking for 1, 2, 3, 4 solutions. Okay, so this point here is 180. Okay, and this point here, 180. This one here is 90. This one here is 270. Okay, and the interim point here is going to be a 45-ish. Okay, so what do we get when we do tan of a half? So we can do the 2 theta is equal to tan minus 1 of a half. So 2 theta is equal to 26.565. Okay, and so thus theta is equal to, divided by 2, 13.282. So that's 13.282. Doesn't look like it, but it is. Okay, we should have 90 plus 13 in there as our next result, because that was 0 up to 13. So our next result is going to be 90 plus 13.282. I think all of these are going to be 180 plus 13.282, 270 plus 13.282. Okay, so with that in mind, store that answer. Okay, 90 plus the 13, 103. What did they ask this for? They asked it for 1 decimal place. So So 13.3 should be down here, 103.3. Okay. This one should be equal to 13.3, 180 plus 13, 193.3, and the 270 plus it is 283. Okay. Okay, question 12, we are skipping because it's not a P or an E, which brings us on to question 13. Okay. Find the values of x in the interval of 0 to 270 degrees, okay, which satisfy the equation cos of 2x plus 0.5 divided by 1 minus cos 2x, 1 minus cos of 2x equals 2. Okay, what to do with that? I think to begin with I'm going to multiply out that bottom. So cos 2x plus 0.5 is equal to, multiplying 2 by 1, 2 minus 2 cos 2x. When I bring this minus 2x across, this minus 2 cos 2x across, it's going to become positive, so we get 3 cos 2x equals, I'm going to bring the half to the right, so I'm going to get 2 minus half, so I end up with cos 2x is equal to, what's that, that's 1.5, 3 over 2, and all of that is being divided by 3, or multiplied by 1 over 3, so cos of 2x equals 3 over 6, which equals a half. Okay, so as always, let's have a look at our cos in here. So cos is coming down here like this, starting at 1, but this is 2 cos, so that's 180, and we get another dip like that until we get up to 360. Okay, and a half is sat here, running along. Now we are only working to 270. Okay, 90. So we only have 1, 2, 3 solutions. So the inverse cos of a half is, of course, 60 degrees. So we get 2x is equal to 60, giving us x equals 30. Okay, so from that point on there, we're going to have 180 plus 30, and we are also going to have the 90 from here and there is going to be the 180 minus the 30 and 180 plus the 30. Okay, so quickly put those in. 180 minus the 30, 180 plus the 30, which gives us 210. And oh, not that one, that was 210. And 150. Okay, for all the solutions, 30, 150, 210. Okay, last question for this video, question 14. Question 14. Find in degrees the value of theta for the interval of 0 to 360. Okay. For which cos theta plus 75 equals 0.5. So cos of theta plus 75 is equal to 0.5. Okay. That's the wrong question. Start that again. So for 14, find degrees yet 2 cos theta. I'm desperate to do that. Question 12. Right. Try that again. Should be 2 cos squared theta minus cos theta minus 1 equals sine squared theta. Okay. Give your answer to 1 decimal place. Alright, 6 marks. So, looking at sine squared theta, it doesn't look like much. So I'm going to take the right hand side here, and where we've got sine squared theta plus cos squared theta equals 1, I'm going to say that sine squared theta is equal to 1 minus cos squared theta, and sub it in. When I bring that all over here, that means I get 3 cos squared theta, okay, minus cos theta, and when the 1 comes across, we get a minus 2 equals 0. That, if you notice, is a quadratic. If we were to say x equals cos theta, we could write it out as 3x squared minus x minus 2 equals 0. And when we put that into a polynomial solver, okay, we very quickly 3 minus 1 and minus 2, we get a solution of x equals 1 and x equals minus 2/3. So we're now looking for where cos theta equals 1 and also cos theta equals minus 2/3. Quick look at the graph. Cos drops like this. Now, little note here. They wanted to know what this was between 0 and 360 degrees, okay, but not equal to. So it's equal to 1 at 0, it's also equal to 1 at 360. So we can disregard. So we can disregard this. Okay, and all we need to concern ourselves here is where we get these two solutions of cos theta minus 2/3. Okay, so with that in mind, we can do the inverse cos on that one to find out that theta is equal to minus 2 divided by 3, 131.810. Okay, so that's just there, well, just there, 131.810. Okay, this point here is 180. Okay, so we can actually do 180 take away because of the symmetry of the graph. We can I do it with just 360? I'll do it with 180. 180 minus 131.810 will give me the distance between here, and then I can add it to the 180. Okay, so it's 360, take it away. Okay, so that gives me 360 minus that answer, 282, which also equals 228.189. So two answers. How many decimal points do they want? One decimal point. So 131.8 degrees and 228.2 degrees.